KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas and radio home of the Ottawa Cyclones, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Our exclusive broadcast of Cyclone basketball is brought to you by CarStar, Arvest Bank, the Ottawa Herald, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Kramer Pharmacy, and Sutton's Jewelry. Cyclone basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Lamb Roberts Christ Funeral Home, and by Quality Structures, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Hairport, State Farm Agent Keith King, Ottawa High School, and Kansas State Bank. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
And welcome back here to Piper High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening for Ottawa High School basketball. The boys contest just a little under 7 minutes away from the starting lineup and the tip. And between Ottawa and Piper, Frontier League rivals, have been kind of used to opening the season up against each other. Not quite, as we talked about during the ladies broadcast, you just don't really know with the turnover that takes place at the high school level as to what these teams will bring. Ottawa going to go back out with some, familiar names that we've been hearing over the last few years, and to see what the Cyclones will bring to the table here this evening. Size-wise, at least on paper, gives a little bit of an advantage to Piper. 4 seniors for the Piper Pirates, all listed at 6'3" or 6'4". So one listed at 6'2", I guess. But got some good size and length to the Pirates. Ottawa might not have just a lot of size, but good guard play, good athletes out on the floor for Ottawa High School. And to see what the Cyclones will be pushing out there tonight, if they're staying with a little bit of a more of a slow, methodical game, to see if they can harness a little bit. The Pirates have always been a team that likes to get out in transition. Just watching them warm up, you kind of think that would be kind of their style once again as they move through their layup and shooting lines quickly, getting down to get set and let it fire and really move the basketball through warm-ups here. Got just about 5 minutes to go before this game gets started. Unable, as I'm sitting up high atop the floor here at Piper High School, so not sure who the starting lineups or anything are quite yet. Hopefully we'll be able to get you that, and I'll keep you updated as to who's on the floor throughout the night. But Ottawa going to try and do something they haven't done in a couple of years, and that is defeat the Piper Pirates. Always a solid program. I can remember a couple of years ago when former Ottawa University Brave All-American David Burks is at the helm. He's moved on since then, but Piper continues here in the KCK, North Kansas City, Kansas area to produce good athletes, good basketball. And we expect to have a little fun here this evening as the boys are preparing to get things going. We're going to take our first time out, a 2-minute break. We'll be back with hopefully the starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa High School Cyclone basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Someday you will be involved in making funeral arrangements, and when you are, we would appreciate it if you would consider our funeral home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard in funeral service.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
And back here at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. Ottawa going to take on the Piper Pirates here in a Frontier League matchup. Starters looking like for Ottawa. Number 5, Jake Titus, the 6'4" junior. Number 12, 6'1" senior Noah McCullough. Number 22, 5'10" senior Austin Nitcher. Number 10, 5'10" senior Andrew White. And number 24, a 6'1" junior Carter Mason. Titus, McCullough, Nitcher, White, and Mason are going to be the starting 5 here for Ottawa this evening. Still not unable to get down and get the starters for Piper so far on the night, but they are about maybe to introduce them. We shall see, and I will let you know who they are as they are announced. We've got just about 30 seconds on the clock here, so we will see. Piper High School would like to welcome all of you to tonight's game. And thank you for supporting. See if they're going to do an activity. National anthem tonight, or what the plan is. They will. So we will go ahead and take another timeout. At least we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. And when we come back, we'll get to the starting lineup for Piper. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Airport at 1538 South Main has served Ottawa since 1977 with cuts, styling, coloring, and more. They're open Monday through Friday till 7 and Saturday till 3. Walk-ins are welcome, or call Airport for an appointment at 242-5971.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone.
That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And welcome back here to Piper High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Ottawa High School taking on the Piper Pirates here in a Frontier League matchup. Starters for Piper. Number 10, a 6'4" senior, Karen Briggs. Number 12, 6'3" senior, Blake Porter. Number 23, a 6'2" senior, Alex Ivanuski. Alex Ivanuska. Number 25, a 6'4" senior, number 25, West Idahosa. And number 33, a 6-foot junior, Colin Mitchell. So it is Porter, Mitchell, Ivanuska, Idahosa, and Briggs, the starting five for the Pirates. For Ottawa, Titus, McCullough, Nitcher, White, and Mason, the starting five on the floor for the Cyclone. The team's going through their final preparations with their coaches right now. Ottawa is coached by Cliff McCullough, the coach for Piper, Steve Wallace. McCullough assisted by Evan Schaefer and Blake Lasley. Good student section turnout here for the Cyclones. Not just other basketball players, but quite a few students made the trip up here to Piper for this Frontier League game. Jake Titus and Idahosa set to jump things up in the middle. The team back in their defensive half of half court here. And we are ready for action here at Piper High School. Goes up, and the tip is won by Piper. Briggs will start out with it, bring it across the timeline. Pirates will work it around the top of the key. Over on the right wing. On the inside now to Porter. Porter kicks it back out to Briggs. Briggs drives right side, jump stop, and a fadeaway, and a whistle, and no shot's going to be called a traveling violation there. The good jump stop right into a good walled-off defense there by Mason. Briggs took an extra step back. McCullough will bring it across the timeline. Oh, token three-quarter court pressure by the Pirates. One out. Out of White along the left wing. Looking inside for Titus. Titus now will pop to the corner. Jake Titus going to drive. Layup up and good off the glass. Nice drive there by Jake Titus. Ottawa takes a 2-0 lead, and quickly a timeout called here by Piper. Coach calls a 30-second timeout. Already into his team there, just 46 seconds in, and a 30-second timeout called by Piper. Nice job there by Ottawa. They took the pressure just a little bit, just eased out of it, worked the ball around the outside, and then Jake Titus on the nice, strong drive up off the glass for the two. Quick timeout called. He's back out onto the floor. Briggs will bring it across the timeline, guarded by McCullough. Ball screen out there, now switched off over to Nitcher. Over to the left wing. Now he's swinging it across the timeline. We've got a whistle and a foul here. It's going to be on the floor. I believe this is going to go against Jake Titus. He taps himself on the chest there as he might have gotten too much body on that one. Number 5. It is on Titus. That's his team's first, Jake's first. Underneath, Briggs. Briggs right wing. Three-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. And now a man-to-man full-court press coming out here by the Pirates. Cyclones will get it back to Nitzer. Nitzer will give it across the timeline. Step through, kicks it out to Mason. Mason has a baseline look there. Drive, shot up off the glass, no good. And Ottawa able to get the rebound. Out to White. White with a look from the corner three. On the way is up and good. Andrew White, three-pointer, and Ottawa has a 5-3 lead. There's 28 remaining here in quarter number one. Briggs going to drive, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way from the corner is too strong. Offensive rebound down on the floor. Ottawa will come away with it. Over to McCullough. McCullough driving. Takes a little bit of shot on the arm. No call. Ottawa gets the rebound. Kicks it out. Nitzer. 18-footer up on the way. And it is good. Nice job there by Mason to crash the glass, get that rebound, and kick it back out. Find his teammate open for the jumper. Mitchell with it, has it poked away. Ottawa gets it to Titus. Titus ain't coming from behind there, but the ball finds its way into Mason's hands. Get it back to Nitzer. Now over to White on the left wing. Now Ottawa will slow things up as Nitzer will dribble it out by the circle, working to the right side. To the corner to Titus. Down low to Mason. Finds the cutter there. Andrew White shot up off the glass is in. Andrew White, quick 5 points. It's under 2.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ottawa 9 and Piper 3. Riggs gets the ball screen. Now kicks it over here to the right wing to Idahosa. That's to Ivanuska. Ivanuska trying to work there. Good help, but kicked it out. Vigil with a look from three. Too strong, and Ottawa there for the rebound. Hands it off to Nitzer. He'll bring it across the timeline. Quickly some substitutions going to come in here for Piper. McCullough with it right wing. McCullough gets the screen. Now kicks it down. Ball knocked away and stolen away there by Porter. And the other way come the Pirates. Briggs, he's going to pull up. Takes the three from straight on, and he'll hit it. Ron Briggs has 2 threes here in the early going for the Pirates. Ottawa still leading 9-6. Andrew White puts it over to McCullough, right wing. McCullough behind the back, working against Vigil. Finds the cut of Nitzer. Nitzer in trouble down there, and step out of bounds as he tried to drop a pass in to Jake Titus. It was a good move. Just got his foot on the line. Number 30 and number 3 check in here for Piper. That's T.J. Moore and Gannon Ross. Briggs, step back, 18-footer on the way, too strong. And the offensive rebound taken, but knocked away down on the floor. And player for Ty Porter was laying on the sideline, so that will give the ball over to Ottawa. Reese Fogle and Jonathan Van Skaten will check in here for Ottawa. Substitutions here quickly for both teams. Nitzer has it knocked away in the backcourt. We'll have to hurry to get it across the timeline. He does. Moore trying to come out. Nitzer's trying to find Van Skaten to pass a little behind him. Goes out of bounds. Turnover will give it back to the Pirates. T.J. Moore, the freshman, gets it in. Briggs quickly to Vigil. Vigil thought about the three, now takes it down. Driving in, blocked by McCullough, and picked up by Ottawa. And quickly a whistle, and Van Skaten going to be called for a carry here. And that'll turn it back over to Piper. The Pirates gets to cut into the Ottawa three-point lead here or tie it up. Vigil with the ball screen, guarded by Nitzer. Back to Briggs. Briggs alone on the right side. And it's still one-on-one step back here and didn't take off, so it'll be called for the traveling violation. It was an extra step there. He jumped back and shuffled his feet. Ottawa with a 9-6 lead here. Sideline inbounds in the backcourt. Ottawa gets it into Nitzer. Nitzer picked up his dribble, needs some help here. In trouble, tries to throw it there. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called here by Cliff McCullough. And he was just trying to maintain possession there. The first charge timeout to Ottawa is the 32nd one here. 3:21 remaining in the first quarter. Ottawa with the 9-6 lead. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here through this 30-second timeout. Andrew White with a quick 5. Tanner Mitcher and Jake Titus each with a bucket here for Ottawa. Jalen Briggs, the only one to score. He's got 2 threes for Piper here in the early going. Each team used the timeout. We each have 4 remaining here in the ballgame. On the floor for Ottawa, Fogle, McCullough, Titus, and Staten, and Mitcher. Again, Ottawa with the sideline inbounds here. Titus can trigger it in. Gets it into the backcourt to Mitcher. Mitcher trying to get up the far sideline. Double team coming. Poked away from behind, but out of bounds by Mitchell. So we'll stay with Ottawa Cyclones checking back in. Ivan Nuska checking back in here as he's going to replace Porter for Piper. And Van Staten will trigger it in, gets it into Nitcher. Nitcher going to get a high ball screen, and Briggs will pick that one away and go the other way for the dunk. Briggs with all 8 points here for Piper. Ottawa breaks the pressure. It's a back out top to Nitcher. Nitcher right side to McCullough. McCullough go to work, gets the drive here, takes a little contact shot up off the glass, no good, but McCullough gets the rebound up, and it rolls around the rim and out, no good. And Noah McCullough is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul on number 33,
Colin Mitchell will be called for the personal foul. The team first, his first. And McCullough going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw by Noah's off the front rim, no good. Moves the strike here for the second. Free throw on the way. This one is good. First point of the night for Noah. Leads to 2 at 10-8. Into the corner, Moore. Moore going to try and drive. Thought about step back, kicks it over. Three-pointer on the way from the right wing, no good. McCullough with the rebound. Other way comes the Cyclone. McCullough hesitates. Now pulls it back out at the right wing. Ottawa will work it around the top of the key. Out of the high post to Fogle. Into the corner, Titus. Baseline drive. Going to pull it from about 8 feet. No good. Stick-back rebound attempt there by McCullough. No good. And we've got a whistle and a traveling violation going to be called here against Ivan Nuska. He went to the floor there trying to secure that rebound. Case Bloomer will check in here for Ottawa. He's going to replace Nitcher. 2:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Ottawa with it underneath their own basket. Ottawa gets it into McCullough. McCullough is going to go to work here in the middle of the lane. Little floater up and in. Nice move there by Noah McCullough. Ottawa pushes the lead back to 4. We're over here on the near side. Mitchell now with it. Trying to drive middle. Got off there. Now going to go baseline. Nice jump off to Ivan Nuska. And the shot is up off the glass and in. Ottawa going to break the pressure, get it to Bloomer. Bloomer going to bring it to the corner. They're going to pull it back out, over to McCullough. Thought about the 3. Now we'll reset for Ottawa. Let's get it to Fogle at the high post. Fogle gets it into the corner. Titus. Titus to the look for 3. On the way, too strong, no good. Rebound brought down by Piper. Piper going to try to come the other way. It's Briggs. Briggs going to pull up. Now hesitate. Try to make a move in the lane. Scoop shot, no good. And a whistle and a foul here is going to go against the Cyclones. Going to go against Reese Fogle. First personal foul. Second team foul. Idaho's going to check in here. He's going to replace Vigil for Piper.
And for Ottawa, number 24.
Carter Mason checks back in. He's going to replace Jake Titus here for Ottawa. All into Briggs. Kicks it back as Piper will work it around on the top of the key. Strong move there. A whistle and a foul as Ivan Nuska went up. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. The foul's going to be on number 2. That's Chase Bloomer. Third team foul. First on Chase. Ivan Nuska going to go to the line for 2. First one on the way is up and good. Alex Ivanuska toes the line for the second. And it's also good. Tie ball game now. That's 12 points apiece. McCullough only bringing across the timeline. Just token pressure that time by. Oh, pressure there. Poked away. And it's going to be called over and back. And again, this ball was made in the first game. The ball was knocked away from Noah McCullough. Went into the backcourt. He went to grab it, brought it back into the front court, and was called for over and back. And I thought on a deflection that over and back went away there as McCullough just reached into the backcourt to grab that ball. Now Moore trying to make a move. He flipped, but when he did, he palmed the basketball, so it'll be illegal dribble called here. The turnover gives the ball back to Ottawa. Mitchell back in. Looking to try and get it in. Gets it into Van Statten. Statten pulling into some pressure here. Double team is coming from Piper. A lot of contact, and they're going to call a whistle on a alternate possession here. It'll stay with Ottawa as Van Statten had it poked away momentarily. Loomer to trigger the inbounds here along the sideline. Going to get it into Van Nitcher. Does so. Nitcher on the drive down low to Mason. Has it knocked away, but it finds the hands of Nitcher. Baseline drive. Going up strong. Up off the glass. Nice move there by Nitcher. Ottawa's lead is 14-12. Breaks with it along the right wing. Gets a high ball stream. Switches off on Mason. Steps through. Drive. Shot up off the glass. No good. Ivanuska the rebound. And the offensive stick dash. Richard gets into the middle of the lane. Now has it poked away. Ball loose on the floor. And a tie-up situation here. 17.7 seconds remaining. The possession arrow will give it back to Piper. So Piper can hold for the last shot here. Reggie will bring it across the timeline. 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. He's going to back into the far left corner on the wing. If he keeps it solo, Ottawa kind of in a 2-3 area this time. Over to Moore. Moore kicks it across, and Piper will not get the shot off. So we've reached the end of quarter number one, and the score is tied. Ottawa 14, Piper 14. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back with more high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
What do you give the person who wants to do everything or anything? What about Masterclass? Unlimited access to online classes from the world's best. For those who want to make films like Martin Scorsese, create dishes like Gordon Ramsay, or even flow like Nas. Maybe they want to make hits like Mariah Carey, or they're looking to make history like Gloria Steinem. You know they want to, and now you know what to get them. This holiday, get one annual membership and get one for free. Go to masterclass.com/listen today. That's masterclass.com/listen. Terms apply.
Back here at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you. We're getting ready for second quarter play. Ottawa, then there's lineup back out on the floor. Andrew White, Austin Mitcher, McCullough, Mason, and Fogle, the five on the floor for the Cyclones. In the backcourt to Noah McCullough. He dribbles into the front court, down into the corner to Mason. They're going to try and get it inside to Fogle. Loses control. Ball popped away. Quickly the other way come the Pirates. Layup up over the front of the rim by Ross. His first bucket of the ball game. McCullough again will break the pressure by himself, handling the ball out top. And give it over to Mitchell. Mitchell back to McCullough. McCullough working out top. Out of Fogle. Mason thought about the three and kick it over to McCullough. So looks inside. Now around to White. White down inside, and a whistle before the shot goes up there by Mason to be called on the floor. Now is Alex Ivanuska, second team foul. It's the first foul on Ivanuska, so Ottawa will keep possession underneath their own basket. Get it into Mason. Mason in the corner. Dribbles it out, kicks it out top to McCullough. Dribbling between the circles, over on the right wing of White. And get it inside there, and a whistle and a foul as the pass went into Jake Titus. This is going to go against Idaho.
25.
First personal foul on him, third team foul. And Nitcher fire this one in from underneath, gets it into McCullough in the right corner. Down to White on the cut, kicks it out to Nitcher. Nitcher with a three-pointer on the way, too strong, but a good box out by Jake Titus. And there's going to be a contact, but a whistle's going to call Titus for a walk there. Turning it over to Piper. Jake, good rebound, but just didn't quite get his footing underneath him as he tried to make a move back to the basket. Piper with the ball, leading 16-14 here. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. All into the corner. A drive, and a shot up on the way, no good. Offensive rebound for Piper, going right back up with it is Ivanosa. And that shot no good. Rebound to McCullough. Now taken away by Piper. Piper with numbers. Ivahosa going to drive. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul, and this is going to go against Noah McCullough. It's going to be his first personal foul, the fourth team foul. It's going to send Idahosa to the free throw line to shoot two. Idahosa's first free throw on the way is short off the front rim, no good.
Going to the Pirates, number 12, Porter.
Porter returns. Ross will have a seat for Piper. Second free throw on the way. This one rolls around the rim and in. 17-14 our score. Piper on top. Nitcher with it. Bring it across to McCullough. Gets her across the timeline. Guarded by Briggs. Goes to his left. Give it back to Nitcher. Nitcher going to get things set up for Ottawa here as they get into their offense. Out top to Mason. Back to Nitcher. Looking to the high post. Now back cut. And the pass is intercepted there. Nitcher had McCullough early, but Briggs then was able to get there before the pass could. Briggs is going to step back. He's going to take another three. No good. And Noah McCullough with another rebound here for the Cyclone. McCullough across the timeline. Going to drive. Gets in. Shot up off the glass is in and good. Tough drive there by Noah McCullough, but he's able to get the bucket. And the lead down to 17-16. Briggs kicks in the corner. Idaho's the three-pointer on the way is good. A lead up to 4 for Piper. Pass deflected, intercepted. 3-on-1 here, and a foul is going to be committed by Nitcher as Briggs was going up strong with it there. Austin in a tough spot there. It'll be the 15th foul, the first on Austin Nitcher. Vaughn Briggs going to the free throw line to shoot two. Briggs with 8 in the first quarter. Piper on top by 4 here early on in the second. Free throw by Briggs is good. Moore and Ross will check in. There's 6 people on the floor right now for Piper. Somebody's got to step off here. Maybe Ross is coming in for the shooter. Ross is sat down back at the scorer's table. Briggs been standing at the stripe here for quite a while. Now takes a couple practice bounces. Shot is away. It's too strong, and the rebound brought down by Jake Titus. And the reach-in foul there going to go against Porter, who just reached in and slapped as he tried to knock that ball away. Team's 4th foul, the first on Porter. And the pressure coming from Piper. Nitcher to trigger it in. It's into McCullough in the corner. So expecting a double team. Cross-court pass finds Nitcher. Nitcher We'll take it up across the timeline along the left side, over to White. White with a look for three. It's too strong. Rebound brought down by Piper. Other way come the Pirates. They get it back out top to Porter. Porter swings it over. Ross, three-pointer on the way, is up and good. Ross with 5 and extends the lead out to 8. 10-2 run. Ottawa breaks the pressure here. Titus gets his man in the air. He's going to go up. Ivan Nuska will pick up his second personal foul. Jake Titus is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Briggs quickly up off the bench as he got about a 37-second break there on the clock. First free throw from Titus is no good. Nuska with 2 is going to have to sit for a while, quite possibly. Second free throw by Titus is good. Lead down to 7. Quickly more the other way. Kicks it in the corner. Vigil, three-pointer on the way, is up and good. And a timeout will be called here by Ottawa. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take a break with them. 4:48 remaining here in the first half. Piper 27, Ottawa 17. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
'Twas the season of cheer and joy filled the town, except for Scrooge with his perma-frown. The gift of a Peloton bike touched his soul without doubt.
Work, 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 Peloton!
When your workout's a joy, it's a joy to work out.
You can do it!
The original Peloton bike is our best price ever, $39 a month. All access membership separate. Terms apply. See website for details.
And back at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you. 4:48 remaining here in the first half. Piper has opened up a 10-point lead here in the second quarter. We were tied at 14 after one quarter of play, but a 13-3 run here to open up play in the second by the Pirates and push the lead to double digits. Ottawa's trying to get things going here. They're going to send White, Fogle, Nitcher, McCullough, and Titus out onto the floor. Ottawa basketball here. Then a full-court man-to-man press being instituted by Piper. Titus gets it in to McCullough. McCullough going to bring it himself. The token double-team look there, but McCullough able to bring it across, driving into the middle of the lane, spinning, and loses control of it there. It's out of bounds and turns it back over to Piper. Briggs bringing it across the timeline. Pushing against McCullough, gets his screen, kicks it over to Moore. Moore pulls up, tries to get it inside to Porter. Porter has himself some space, puts it up off the glass and in. First bucket there for Blake Porter, and the lead goes to 12. So McCullough in the corner. Gathers himself, and now a reach-in foul is going to be called here against Vigil. That'll be his second personal foul. It's a 16 foul, so still no free throws here for Ottawa, but from now on, Cyclones will be going to the free throw line. Walton will check in here. This first action for Piper. Get it in the backcourt to White. White dribbles up near half court, now brings it across. Hand off to Nitcher. Nitcher works over to the left side, now spins back in the middle, gets it to Titus. Titus going to go up, shot up off the glass is good. Second bucket of the night for Titus. He's got 5. Ottawa trailing by 10, 29-19. Ross into the corner to Moore. Moore working against Nitcher, and a whistle and a foul, and Austin is going to be whistled for his second. A little bit of contact there. I've seen more not go called, but that one was kind of wide open in that situation, so the whistle blows. Piper with it underneath their own basket. Get it in out top to Briggs. Briggs along the left wing, guarded by Fogle. They try and drive past him. Now kick it into the corner to Moore. Moore try to drive there, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Nitcher again. That's going to be the third on Austin Nitcher, and the 7th team foul on the Cyclone is going to send P.J. Moore to the free throw line. Checking in here is Jonathan Van Statten. Also for Piper, Kerr will check into the ball game, his first action. First free throw by Moore is up and good. Earns the second here in the 1-and-1. Second free throw on the way, rolls around and out, and the rebound secured by Fogle. Quickly ahead is McCullough, and a nice pass, but an excellent effort to get back, and it was blocked off the glass by Briggs. Piper quickly trying to go the other way. Into the middle, ball poked away off the knee there of Walton and out of bounds back over to the Cyclones. So a couple excellent plays defensively to get back by both teams. First by Briggs, then by Ottawa to come poke that away. McCullough dumps it off to Titus. Titus goes up, shot up off the glass, rolls off, but a whistle and a foul. Going to send Jake back to the free throw line to shoot two. 17 foul. Devin Kerr, his first, and a timeout will be called here by Piper. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here through this one. We've got 3:14 remaining here in the first half. Ottawa trailing 30-19. Jake Titus going to step to the line to shoot two. Each team has committed 17 fouls, so we'll be shooting at least 1-and-1, except for in the situation of an offensive foul. Ottawa and Piper were tied up at 14 apiece, but at the end of one quarter of play, but a 16-5 run here in the first 4:45 of the second quarter. Piper has been able to spread it out here just a little bit. Ottawa going to try and come back in it. Titus makes the first. Second on the way is no good. 10-point game, 30-20. Piper on top. Into Briggs in the middle, trying to work in the lane. Turnaround shot up. It was blocked, and it's going to be called a jump ball in this situation. Alternate possession keeps it with Piper. Nice help defense there by Jake Titus to come up and get that block. And the held ball there. Game Moore will trigger it in. And to get it underneath, can end up going out top to Briggs. Briggs, cross-court pass here to Walton. Walton down into the corner to Ross. And a whistle and a foul going to go against Ottawa. Going to go against Jake Titus for the hand check there. Second on Jake Titus. It's the 8th team foul on the Cyclones. Ross going to go to the free throw line here to shoot 1-and-1. Misses. Quickly the other way. McCullough's pass deflected. White unable to handle that one. And back the other way goes Piper. Van Statten trying to get in and intercepted that. Had a little bit of contact there, so we've got a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Jonathan. His first on Van Staten, and that's going to be the 9th on the Cyclones. Deron Briggs going to go to the free throw line here to shoot 1-and-1. Briggs' first free throw on the way. It rattles around in the end. Tried to come out, tried to go in, then ended up following. Chase Bloomer going to replace Andrew White here for the Cyclones. Second one on the way from Briggs is also good. 32-20. Full court pressure applied here. Get it into Fogle. Fogle will get it back to McCullough. Now everybody will clear out as Noah McCullough will bring it across the timeline. McCullough over to Bloomer. Bloomer going to drive down to the right corner. Now bring it back out to Fogle. Vogel looks to hand it off to Bloomer. Hounded there, but able to get it back to Chase. Chase going to find a cutting in Van Statten, gets it down into Titus. Titus shot up, partially blocked. McCullough able to get there, and now it's shot blocked by Briggs once again. Briggs the other way. Does it right in the back a couple times. Shot up off the glass, no good. Stick back attempt is no good. Briggs able to get the rebound. He'll put it up off the glass and score. 34-20. All into Van Statten, and a whistle and a timeout called here by Ottawa. Going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe, called by McCullough. A lot of contact on the offensive rebounds, no whistles. And Briggs able to get the stick back. Ottawa trailing now by 14, 34-20. 13 first half points here for Rob Briggs, leading the way for Piper. Five points for Titus, McCullough, and White, lead the way for Ottawa. Ottawa was close to not getting it in after the 5-second call, so went ahead and put McCullough using his third timeout, so he'll just have two remaining. And clean up a little bit of moisture on the floor. Ottawa going to get it in the backcourt. Van Statten gets it across to Titus. Titus dribble to the right side. Now picks up his dribble back to Van Statten. Van Statten will dribble it out between the circles. Kicks it to the right wing, or left wing to Bloomer. Now to the high post, Fogel. Fogel trying to get it down into McCullough as it's swatted away. Briggs on a little bit of a run out here, spinning. Kind of a wild shot, but a whistle and a foul is going to bail him out. It's going to go against Bloomer. It's going to be his second personal foul. The 10th team foul on the Cyclone. And Galen Briggs going to go to the free throw line this time to shoot two. First free throw by Briggs on the way is too strong, no good. Vigil will check into the ball game. He's going to replace Ross. Briggs goes to strike for the second. Sets and fires, and it's too strong. Rebound, nice box out there by Bloomer. Into the front court. Looking down, now gets it out to McCullough. McCullough working against Walton out top. Going to give it over and picks up his dribble. In a little bit of trouble, throws it away. Vigil driving the other direction, passes back across, finds Moore. Moore turnaround shot off balance, and McCullough will get the rebound down from Ottawa. McCullough has it poked away from behind, but Briggs is going to be called for a reach-in foul in this situation coming from behind. First personal foul on Briggs. It's going to be the 8th team foul. Noah McCullough is going to step to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Porter checks back in for Piper. Mason will also check back in here for Ottawa. First free throw from McCullough is up and good. Noah earns the second here on the 1-1. Second free throw on the way, rolls around the rim and in as well. Noah now has 7, leading the Cyclones quickly ahead. And they shuffled his feet over there with Walton as he caught it along the sideline, went to make a move, didn't put the ball down. 62 seconds remaining. Ottawa trailing by 12 here. Going to try and trim the lead down to 10 or even get it back into single digits. And Statten will bring it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Bloomer. Bloomer into the corner to Fogel. Fogel will bring it out top. Being hounded out there by Vigil. Now some help defense coming, and a reach-in foul is going to go here against Moore. That's his first personal foul, the 9th team foul. And it's going to send Reese Fogle here to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. First free throw by Fogle is good. Returns to second. Not on the way, and this is too strong. Battles for the rebound, and it finds its way back to Fogle, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul, and that's just an unfortunate place to have that happen. Fogle, his second personal foul. It's the 11th team foul to the offensive variety. Fogle kind of came down with that and kind of gathered himself. Vigil just happened to be standing in that spot and took him right in the chest. 43 seconds remaining. Briggs will bring it across the timeline. Ottawa trailing 34-23. Briggs out top. It over to Moore on the left wing. High post to Vigil. Vigil back to Moore. Going to try a three from the left corner. Up off the rim, off the front of the backboard. And the rebound is taken down by Mason. And then we've got a whistle and a foul going to go against Piper. It's going to be Ty Reed. He's not listed on the varsity roster, but he's listed on the freshman roster. 6'1" freshman, and he's got his first personal foul. It's the 10th team foul, so Carter Mason stepped to the free throw line to shoot two here for Ottawa. First one on the way is up and good. First point of the ballgame for Carter. Second one on the way, too strong, no good. And then the rebound brought down by Piper. 20 seconds to go. Briggs trying to do work by himself, splits the defense, puts it up off the glass and in. Ottawa gets it into McCullough. McCullough in trouble in the backcourt, and they reach in foul here. That one's going to go against Moore. That'll be his second. And it's going to send Noah McCullough back to the free throw line to shoot two this time.
4 seconds. Coming on the line, number 12.
McCullough chose to strike. First free throw on the way is nothing but the bottom of the net for Noah. Ottawa getting a lot of work in here at the free throw line in the second quarter. Second shot by McCullough, also good. 36-26, 8 seconds to go. Briggs works over to the right side. Looks like he's just trying to do something by himself here. Going to step back. Good defense. Step back three at the buzzer. No good. And we have reached halftime here at Piper, where the Piper Pirates lead Ottawa by a score of 36-26 here at halftime. We'll send it back to the studio, take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Airport at 1538 South Main has served Ottawa since 1977 with cuts, styling, coloring, and more. They're open Monday through Friday till 7 and Saturday till 3. Walk-ins are welcome, or call Airport for an appointment at 242-5971.
What do you give the person who wants to do everything or anything? What about Masterclass? Unlimited access to online classes from the world's best. For those who want to make films like Martin Scorsese, create dishes like Gordon Ramsay, or even flow like Nas. Maybe they want to make hits like Mariah Carey, or they're looking to make history like Gloria Steinem. You know they want to, and now you know what to get them. This holiday, get one annual membership and get one for free. Go to masterclass.com/listen today. That's masterclass.com/listen. Terms apply.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dengel & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait. By free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really...
helpful?
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Back here at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening as the Ottawa Cyclones trailing the Piper Pirates by a score of 36-26 here at halftime. Ottawa and Piper were tied up at 14 points apiece after one quarter of play, but it's Piper outscoring Ottawa 22-12 in quarter number two. Just 2 field goals made by the Cyclones in the second quarter. Jake Titus and Noah McCullough each getting one of those. Was scoring the other 8 points, all from the free throw line. Piper able to get out in transition. They were creating some havoc there with their full court pressure and in turning it into kind of a half-court trap in that situation as well. And it forced Ottawa into some turnovers. Each team went into the double bonus. Ottawa committing 11 first-half fouls. Piper committing 10. Austin Mitcher for Ottawa committed 3 in the first half. Really the only one in foul trouble. Vigil, Ivanuska, and Moore each committed 2 in the first half for Piper. 2 also for Chase Bloomer, Jake Titus, and Reese Fogle for the Cyclones. Leading the way offensively for the Cyclones, Noah McCullough, he has 9 points. 5 points apiece for Andrew White and Jake Titus. 4 for Austin Mitcher, and 1 point apiece for Carter Mason and Reese Fogle. Deron Briggs leading the way for Piper. He had 14 first-half points. 5 points for Gannon Ross. 3 points for Colin Vigil. 3 points also for West Idahosa. 2 points for Blake Porter. And 1 point for P.J. Moore. But Piper up at the half by 10, 36-26. We're going to go ahead and take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back, get you ready for second half action from here at Piper High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Legacy of Rock, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
His career spans almost 60 years, but for Alice Cooper and his band, it took audiences a while to warm up to their act.
Because the time period, everybody was peace and love, and we were Clockwork Orange. People caught up with the sense of humor of it.
Legacy of Rock, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices, every day.
Your parents reached for Vicks when you were little. Now that you're a parent, Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup is what you reach for to help soothe coughs and clear mucus without drugs or high fructose corn syrup. That's because it contains natural marshmallow root and ivy leaf to help soothe coughs and clear mucus associated with hoarseness, dryness, and irritants. So look for Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup, day or night formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Whether you're getting a jump start on school shopping or looking for a new style to be adventurous with, we've got you covered with the latest Vera Bradley designs at Sutton's Jewelry. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton, reminding you that Vera Bradley is the leading designer of women's handbags, luggage and travel items, fashion and home accessories, and unique gifts. When you see a Vera Bradley design, you know you're getting the latest, hottest, and most desired fashion accessory out there. And we've got them at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Luke Queen back with you here at Piper High School, where we are at halftime of the boys varsity contest. Ottawa trailing the Piper Pirates by a score of 36-26. Ottawa stayed with Piper and really handled the pressure in the first quarter. Piper kind of stepped it up in quarter number 2, outscoring Ottawa 22-12. Ottawa really couldn't get anything going into their offense. A few too many turnovers, and kind of settled that down a little bit in the second half. Maintained possession of the ball. Could see some really good things, and maybe Ottawa can get back into this ball game. Ottawa's done a good job, honestly, on the backboard. Staying with Piper. Piper has some height advantage there, but Ottawa doing a good job boxing out and giving themselves an opportunity to get those rebounds. Just need to handle the ball a little bit better in the second half. When Austin Nitcher picked up his third, it was just kind of one of those in a crummy spot that got caught with his hand in the wrong place, gets called for his third personal foul to come out of the ball game, and Ottawa does get the things going a little bit better. Nitcher handles the ball well. Noah McCullough and Nitcher really the two main ball handlers coming across the timeline. Jonathan Van Staden did a good job as well, but maybe just a little bit more pressure relief with a couple guys that did it as well many times last year. And Staden, a junior, coming on trying to get things going, get the rhythm of the game at the varsity level here, but done well so far in the first half. Just Ottawa got to get some shots to fall. Had some looks, forced a couple, but really had a few good looks, and just had them roll around the rim and out. Piper very athletic, long, and using that athleticism, that length, and they've changed some shots for sure. Blocked quite a few as well, but Cyclones are hanging around, just down by 10. We said it during the girls broadcast as well. There's very little as important as the score, maybe nothing less important than the score at halftime. Ottawa can get things going here in the second half, really kind of get themselves back into it here in the third quarter and stay within striking range going into quarter number 4 with could see a really, really good second half of basketball. Well, we've got just under a minute left before teams will take the floor here for action in the second half. Ottawa coming out of the locker room now. Piper just been out for about 15 seconds is all, getting up a few shots. And I think the Ottawa halftime speech probably had a little bit to do with the, value that possession, and we want to be able to work through our offense, expect their pressure from Piper to come out a little bit more. They are full court pressing, but even in the half court, to really extending well outside the three-point line and try to make Ottawa get out of their offensive rhythm and maybe even start from well out further away from the bucket than they want to do. We'll see what the starting lineups look like coming out here as the teams are meeting up in front of their benches with their coaching staff. Kind of going over last-minute stuff here. Coming out onto the floor is going to be the starting 5 for Piper once again. Porter Vigil, Ivanuska, Idahosa, and Briggs, the starters out there. Ottawa going to send their starters back out there. Titus, McCullough, Nitcher, White, and Mason, the 4 on the floor. The 5 on the floor here for Ottawa. Cyclones will start with the possession here, and the pass as Noah McCullough is coming to receive it right up near half court, steps across the half court line, and Ottawa turns it over on the first pass into play. So Piper actually will get more of a possession here. Briggs will try to do some work, and a whistle and a foul, and immediately a foul going to go here against Nitcher. And that is going to be number 4 on Austin, and he's going to have to check out of the ball game. Jonathan Van Staden will check in here. First team foul, so Ottawa with a turnover and a foul in the first 8 seconds. They have to do some work now with one of their starters on the bench for a large majority of what's left in this ball game, which is almost be a full 16 minutes in the second half. Briggs left wing. Ivanuska on the drive, shot up off the glass is in. Nice driving bucket there. And the first points of the second half are scored by the Piper Pirates. And now we've got a whistle, and it's going to be a player control foul called here against Ottawa. And he changed the call here. It's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to be an illegal screen called here. It's really what the call is. And this is going to go against Jake Titus. A third foul on Titus, the second team foul of the half. And now we've got another whistle and another foul going to go here against Ottawa. This is going to be Van Staten. His third, or team third. Jonathan's second. Briggs will take it in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline once again. Incoming here, which Briggs being guarded by Van Staten. He loses possession here. White comes over, and then a little bit of contact there, and this time the whistle is going to go against Briggs.
Number 10, Briggs,
Second personal foul on Briggs, the first team foul. He's played 50 seconds, 4 fouls, and 1 bucket. And Staten will try and bring it across the timeline. Gets it to Titus. Titus in the lane. Floater from about 6 feet, no good. Battle for the rebound, and last touch by Piper, who will stay with Ottawa. Titus a little bit firm with that one, and will try to grab it up high and then poke away. Last touch by Piper. Staten will get it in here to McCullough. McCullough drives down to the corner, brings it out to Titus. Titus, spin move into the middle of the lane, a little floater up over the top of the defender, and it is good. Jake Titus now with 7, and back down to 10. Briggs on the drive, a whistle, and they're going to call a foul here. They're going to call this one on Van Staten once again. Briggs extended that arm into the chest of McCullough, but they're going to say Van Staten had his hand, grabbed the wrist of Briggs before that. Briggs on the drive, takes it up, whistle and a foul going to go here against Ottawa, and so send Briggs to the free throw line to shoot 2. Minute 20 gone by, and Ottawa has been whistled for 5 team fouls. On Andrew White, that'll be his first. Briggs to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way is good. Ross will check in. He's going to take Idaho's spot in the lineup. Second free throw on the way, and Briggs makes them both. 40-28, and a whistle and a foul here. Is going to go against Piper. He was on 33. It is. That's Vigil's third. It's the second team foul. And McCullough now back to Van Staten. Outscored pass over to White. Thought about the 3. Now inside to Mason. Mason going to kick it back out. Deflected. McCullough will chase it down in the backcourt. I'll bring it back across into the front court. Over again to White along the right wing. Going to drive baseline, and we've got a whistle, a foul away from the ball. And
number 33, Vigil, his third.
So it's on Vigil, and they see that's his third, so it must have been on Ivan the last time. I'll try and catch up with that. Third team foul, third on Vigil. White with it along the right wing. Out to McCullough, out top. McCullough will give it over to Van Staten. Donovan dribbles between the circles. Works to his right. Looking to get it down inside, and there's a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be going against Porter for Piper. It'll be his second. That is the 4th team foul on Piper. As Porter had a hold of Titus, who had good position down on the block. And Staten kicks it out top to Titus. Titus makes the move to his right. Has the ball knocked away, but now swung around Mason. White with it left wing. looking to try and get it inside, going to drive baseline. Pass deflected, but Mason there catches it, puts it up. It's off the back rim and out, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Mason to the free throw line.
Foul number 33.
Vigil will be called for the foul. That's going to be his fourth personal foul. Mason shooting the free throw, and we had a whistle to interrupt it by the and it was the fifth personal foul on Vigil, apparently. The officials had handed the basketball to Mason, who was releasing it as the official was notified that it was his fifth personal foul. How the coaches are asking for an explanation here. Mason took the free throw before it was coming out of his hand as the whistle was blown. The officials might be asking here if they are going to allow this free throw to count. Now the officials are talking to the Piper coach. Piper coach is claiming that Vigil does not have 5 fouls. I had him for 4. They're going through the official scorebook. So now we've got a timeout on the floor as they're trying to figure things out. There's 5:46 remaining here in the third quarter. I had Vigil for 4 fouls. And so now they're going to bring Kerr into the ball game as Vigil will go sit down. I'm not 100% sure if he's been told he has 5 fouls or if they're just checking him out because he has 4. They're counting the free throw. At least it is up on the scoreboard that way. Now Mason will take his second if they decide to get back to action anytime near the season. Al Mason will have his second free throw. It is on the way, and it is also good. Mason 2 for 2 from the stripe. Lead is still at 10, 40-30. Out top by Ivanuska. Over to the right side to Briggs. Briggs try to drive. Bumped by Van Staten, and it'll be whistled for a foul, and that's going to be the 4th personal foul on Van Staten, and that is going to be the 16th foul. Anytime Briggs drives on that dribble handoff,
Number 2,
Chase Bloomer will check in here. Jonathan will take the seat with those 4 personal fouls. We just played less than 2.5 minutes and have 11 team fouls and a stoppage for trying to figure out what's going on. Briggs dribbles it off his foot, able to recover. Puts it over to Ivanuska. Ivanuska driving to his right. Kicks it over. Ross with it. Has it poked away. Ball loose on the deck. Body's flying around. Able to get the ball to find Noah McCullough. Over to White. White shot adjusted there with Briggs behind him. And the other way comes Piper. Poked away by McCullough off the leg of Briggs. And it'll go back to Ottawa. Andrew White hesitated momentarily. Tried to see if he could get Briggs off the floor. He didn't do it. Tried to throw it up quickly. Got stuck by the bottom of the rim. Ball into Andrew White. He'll bring it across the timeline. As it poked away. And we've got a whistle and a foul here. Going to go against Piper. That's going to go on Kerr. That's his second. 16 foul. I have it as 16 fouls apiece. The scoreboard showing Piper with 7, Ottawa with 5. Now the officials will come over to see if we need to shoot free throws. A lot has happened here in 2 minutes and 58 seconds of basketball since we've started this half. 8 points scored. We have 12 fouls called, and we've got a second stoppage of play as the officials are over at the scorer's table trying to figure things out. It's the most unusual 3 minutes of basketball I might have been a part of in my career as a player, fan, and now as a broadcaster. Chase Bloomer to trigger things in from the sideline. 16 fouls apiece. Gets it into Noah McCullough on the left wing. Back to Bloomer in the corner. Inside to Titus. And a whistle and a foul. And this is going to go on Kerr, and that's going to send Titus to the free throw line. We could have a long second half as we've got 4:57 remaining here in the third quarter. And everybody is shooting free throws for every foul that's occurred. Titus going to step to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. And a horn sounds as Titus releases the free throw once again. And this is the second time while an Ottawa Cyclone is shooting free throws that a horn sounds or a whistle blows. And if the officials need to maybe meet with whoever is in charge of the horn and whoever's at the scorer's table, the free throw goes in for Jake Titus. But again, I said 3 minutes of the most interesting basketball I've seen. And there's 3 men in striped shirts that are standing out. Second free throw from Titus rolls off the rim, no good. The other way they go, shot goes up, blocked there by Titus, and he's whistled for a foul, and now a technical foul will be assessed as well. That'll be the fourth personal foul on Jake Titus, which is a 7th team foul. The block looks pretty clean, and Jake Titus will be called for the technical foul as well. I believe that will also go down as his 5th personal foul. And they blow the horn well before the ball is given to the Piper player to shoot the free throw. And that is Jake Titus' 5th personal foul. He will foul out of the ball game. Reese Vogel will check in. Titus will finish with 8 points. Quarter at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. So this is going to be the personal foul free throws here. Shooting 2, second one on the way. Rolls around the rim and in. Now they're going to shoot the technicals. Briggs will go to the free throw line. He will take the technical free throws. First free throw is up and good. 15 fouls in 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Briggs' second free throw. Rolls around the rim and it falls in. (43-31) is the score. Now Piper will have it underneath their own basket. And the officials are coming together to try and figure something else out. And the technical possession will take place at half court. They're trying to get it in underneath the basket. So Piper will have a half court sideline inbound here. Get it in the backcourt to Moore. Moore will bring it across the timeline. Gets a high ball screen. Looking in there, kicks it out. Briggs, three-pointer on the way, nothing there. And the rebound to Chase Bloomer. Bloomer will bring it across the timeline, down to McCullough. McCullough back out top to Bloomer. Bloomer picks up his dribble, looking for some help, gets it over to Andrew White along the right wing. Driving there, contact, no whistle. Mason has it, kick the corner. Three-pointer there by White, no good, and a fight for the loose ball rebound, and we've got a whistle and a foul, and this one's going to go against Piper. That will be Piper's 18th foul. Ivanuska is going to be his third personal foul. Andrew White going to step to the free throw line here to shoot 1-1. First free throw on the way, short, no good. And the rebound brought down by Piper. Briggs brings it across the timeline. Into the corner, Moore. Moore going to drive baseline. Takes it up strong, and a whistle and a foul. And this one's going to go against Mason.
Whistle goes against number 24.
Carter Mason, first personal foul. It's the the 9th team foul here. Put down that technical. Jay Moore, first free throw is up, no good. Reed will check in for Piper. Second free throw by Moore is no good. Briggs gets the offensive rebound, stick back, no good. Tip again, and it is up and in this time. All into Moore. Moore will get it back. White will get it back to McCullough. McCullough trying to go forward. Intercepted there. Pass ahead to Moore. Shot up, no good. And this time a rebound brought down by Briggs once again. Goes back up, and a whistle and a foul as he's unable to make that one. And Briggs to the free throw line as Ottawa has committed its 10th team foul in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Foul is going to go against Carter Mason. Hits his second. Aaron Briggs will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way is good. Walton will check in for the Pirates and places Moore. Briggs, second free throw on the way is also good. And a whistle and a timeout will be called here by Ottawa. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. A 60-second break. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Back at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And it is Piper 47 and Ottawa 31. 4 minutes and 10 seconds played here in the third quarter, and 18 fouls have been called. Ottawa with one timeout remaining. Piper with 3. Ottawa going to try and go up top here to break the press. They find McCullough, and he's bumped, and they're going to call him out of bounds. Took a bump, but they're going to call him out of bounds. And with the way that this has been called here, I'm just shocked that there wasn't a foul. So the turnover gives the ball back to the Pirates here with 3:45 remaining. Briggs will bring it across the timeline. Tries to split the defense, has the ball knocked away, but it finds its way back to Briggs. Again, a lot of contact over in the corner, no whistle. Briggs will kick it back out. Porter trying to find Briggs, kicks it in the corner. Ross for three, no good. Rebound McCullough for Ottawa. Noah brings it out. Now we'll slow things up. Kicks it out to White. White working around between the circles. Now over to the left wing. Finds Mason in the corner. Looking inside. Trying to get it down into Fogel. They do. And Reese Fogel will put it up and in. First field goal for Reese Fogel here in the ball game. He has 3 points. Ottawa's trimmed the lead down to 14. Trying to get a stop here defensively. And now a traveling violation called here against Walton as he shuffled his feet, trying to make his move. And the ball goes right back over to the Cyclone. Bloomer to trigger it in. Gets it into White. White, coming there. Triple team coming. Gets it over to Bloomer. Bloomer's pass deflected, but finds his way over to Mason. Carter Mason will slow it up now. Get it back out to Chase Bloomer. Bloomer on the right wing. Gets it to the high post to Mason. Now finds the cut of Noah McCullough, who takes the bump and is going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. It'll be the 9th team foul. So he's going to go against Porter. That's his third. Noah McCullough to shoot two. McCullough's first free throw is up and good. Noah McCullough goes into double figures. He now has 10. Second free throw on the way is also good. And the Cyclones have the lead down to 12. Pass into the corner. Porter going to drive. Now kicks it back out. Lead over to Briggs. Briggs calls for a screen. Going to try and drive. And takes the bump there as White tried to come over to make a steal. That's going to go against Andrew. That'll be his second. And Briggs will go to the line to shoot two. $22 points right now for Briggs. And apparently they're double checking to see if that was a double bonus. It sure is. That's foul number 11 on the Cyclone. Briggs' first free throw on the way is up and good. Idahosa checks back in. He's going to replace Ross for Piper. Briggs toes the stripe. Now just a couple dribbles, and the second free throw on the way. It rolls out. Rebound for McCullough. And McCullough brings it across the timeline. Brings it out to get Ottawa set up in their offense. Double team coming, and a lot of contact there, and there is the whistle on the foul. That's going to go against Idahosa. Noah McCullough will go to the free throw line here to shoot two, as we're now in the double bonus for both teams. For the last 10 minutes plus, everybody will be shooting two free throws. First free throw from McCullough is up and good. And McCullough toes the strike for the second. Second free throw on the way is also good. Quickly the other way comes Piper. Now they get it out to Briggs out top. Briggs working to his right. Flips a little bit there. Going to work against Bloomer. Pass underneath, and it's unable to be handled there. Looking for Kerr underneath was Briggs, but Kerr unable to corral that one. It goes out of bounds, so turnover right back to the Cyclone. Cyclone's trailing by 11. Going to get it into single digits here. Double team coming. Back to Bloomer. Bloomer ball fake. Now his pass is intercepted. Back over to Briggs. Briggs breakaway, and he'll get the dunk. Another two for Briggs, and the lead goes back to 13. Bloomer into the front court, and a whistle as the trap was trying to come up and be set. Again, Piper is coming quickly, using the full court press and right into kind of a half-court scrap along the sidelines or in the corners. This time, Chase Bloomer going to step to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw on the way, too strong from Bloomer. Ross checks back in for Piper. Will replace Kerr. Second free throw by Bloomer rattles around and out. Zion Wooden is checked in here for Ottawa. Pass. Kind of loose ball. Last touch, but go out of bounds along the far side. A long bounce pass thrown there. Unable to be handled cleanly. And last touch by Piper. So back over to Ottawa it goes. Ottawa gets it in the backcourt to McCullough. Double team comes, gets it over to Bloomer. Bloomer will get it back to McCullough, driving in, kicks it over to Wooden. Wooden tries to get it back to White. It's stolen away by Briggs. Briggs goes by in the back, over in the corner. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Air ball. The offensive rebound is there, and Zion Wooden strips it away. Wooden trying to get it away, trapped right underneath the basket, and we've got a whistle and a foul, I believe, is going to be called. Having trouble deciphering every once in a while. Open hand or a closed fist. Foul is going to go on Zion Wooden. Actually, they're going to call it on Andrew White. That'll be his third. And the free throw line to shoot number 5, Reed. First free throw is up and no good.
Number 3, Moore.
Vogel will check in. He's going to replace Wooden. Moore back into the ball game here for Piper. Second free throw on the way, rolls out, no good. Rebound brought down by Ottawa. Get it to McCullough, and McCullough unable to handle it, tries to lay out and save it, but he's not able to. And right back over to Piper it goes. Fred Hadel going to check into the ball game here for Ottawa to replace Noah McCullough. Briggs being guarded by Mason. Puts the ball screen out top. Works to his right. Step back. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound slapped away. Knocked out of bounds there by Piper. So we'll stay with Ottawa. 57.2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Ottawa trailing 50-37. Bloomer looking to get it in. Able to get it into Hadel. Hadel trying to work along the sideline. Harassed over there. The ball finds its way to McCullough. He tries to get it to White and throws it a little bit too wide. Andrew White unable to bring that one in, and it's out of bounds back over to Piper. Into the corner. Moore with it. Back out to Reed. Piper works it around the top of the key. Moore thought about the three. Now try to make a move inside. Gets it to Briggs. Briggs over to Ross. Ross, three on the way, is up, and it is good. Lead out to 16. Pads into Bloomer. Ottawa breaking it here. Has numbers. White dumps it off. Vogel shot up off the glass. No good. Tip try there. No good. And by Mason. Mason gets the rebound, and now a technical foul after a whistle. The foul was going against Reed, and he will also get whistled for a technical foul that's going to send Carter Mason to the free throw line to shoot two to begin with. Running out of space in my scorebook here to keep track of team fouls. For 5. That counts as 2 personal fouls. And Mason going to step to the line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way from Carter Mason is up and good. Mason toes the strike for his second. And it's too strong with the second one, no good. Mason will stay at the line. He's going to shoot the technicals as well. Free throw on the way, and the first one is good. Second free throw, front rim, and short, no good.
Tahoe, license plate Wyandotte County 31. Moved from the fire lane where it will be towed.
53-39. Ottawa trailing. They have possession at half court here after the technical. Rumor will get it into Hadel. Hadel being guarded by Briggs. Gets it over to White. White looking inside. Now we'll dribble back and reset the offense here once again. White gets a step on his man, driving. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Andrew White to the free throw line. Foul's going to go against T.J. Moore. That's his third. Hill's a double bonus. He's yet to end the third quarter. Andrew White steps to the line. His free throw on the way is up and good. Walton back into the lineup for Piper. And replace Moore. White's second free throw rattles around and out, no good. Quickly ahead. Ross from the corner, three on the way is up and good. And that is how we will end the third period with the score Piper 56, Ottawa 40. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with fourth quarter action from here at Piper. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Your parents reached for Vicks when you were little. Now that you're a parent, Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup is what you reach for to help soothe coughs and clear mucus without drugs or high fructose corn syrup. That's because it contains natural marshmallow root and ivy leaf to help soothe coughs and clear mucus associated with hoarseness, dryness, and irritants. So look for Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup, day or night formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Colleen, can you run back and wrap that? No, oh, you've got a customer.
The holidays came early for the Hendricks Boutique.
Yes, we'll be open even later when it gets...
They'll need a temp fulfillment manager to tie up the holiday loose ends.
I need some more help at the register. Somebody? Oh, Sharon.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Back here at Piper High School for fourth quarter action. Ottawa trailing Piper 56-40 as we get ready to play here in quarter number 4. Ottawa going to send out Nitcher, McCullough, Mason, Fogle, and White onto the floor here. Briggs, Walton, Ross, Idahosa, and Reed out on the floor. Drive here along the baseline, shot up off the glass is in for Walton. Other way comes Noah McCullough, kicks it out. Andrew White looks at a three, shot on the way, a little bit too strong. Battle for the offensive rebound. Last touch says by Piper. It will stay with Ottawa underneath their own basket. Porter's going to check in here. He's going to take over for Kerr for the Piper Pirates. Ottawa gets it in. Nitcher into Fogle. Fogle looking to try and get it to McCullough. McCullough cuts in. The ball knocks away. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay here with Ottawa. The deflection, not able to get the steal. Ottawa trying to get it in here once again. Nitcher in trouble. Pass deflected and stolen away. Getting it to Briggs. Briggs pass down to Ross. Ross shot up off the glass is good, and the foul going to be called here against Ottawa. It's going to send Ross to the free throw line and looking for the and one. Go against Carter Mason. That's his third. Free throw on the way from Ross is up and good. 61-40. Driving in is Austin Nitcher. Shot up a little bit too strong. Rebound brought down by Porter for Piper. Pirates the other way. Kick it in the corner. Idahosa going to pull up from about 12 off the side of the glass. Rebound brought down by Mason. He'll hand it off to McCullough. McCullough driving, and Idahosa just reached out and a hand check there, so the foul is going to go against Idahosa. That'll be his third personal foul. Double bonus still once again going to put Noah McCullough back to the free throw line. First free throw on the way. Too strong that time by Noah, and no good. Oh, chose to strike for his second. Shot on the way. This time rolls off the front rim. No good. Empty trip there. Briggs the other direction. Throws it up top to Idahosa. Idahosa chucks one up off the glass. No good. Rebound brought down by the Cyclone. Nitcher brings it across the timeline. Looks over towards his right. Now turns back as he to his left. Tries to find a cutting White. Kicks it in the corner to Mason. Carter Mason, jump stop. Floater up and good. Nice move there by Carter Mason. It's 7 points tonight. Now kicked in the corner. Roth again for three. And the heat check, he is on fire. That's his fourth three of the ball game. Ottawa trailing by 22 now. Nice cut by Nitcher. Good find by Fogel. And quickly the other way. Ottawa able to get some points on the board that time. It's a lead down to 20. We got a carry here. As Walton went to make his move. Another turnover. Getting the ball back to the Cyclones. Ottawa gets it into Andrew White in the backcourt. Out pressured this time by Piper. They might have called off the full court pressure. White to the high post of Fogel. Kicks it outside to Mason. Mason has his dribble. Now we'll bring it down, get it out to Andrew White. White along the right wing. Up top to Nitcher. Over to McCullough, left wing. McCullough going to drive baseline here, and has the shot partially blocked and taken away. Idahosa on the run out, and his layup is up and good. Idahosa now has 5. Some pressure here this time by Piper after the make. Nitcher brings it across, gets it over to Andrew White. White dribbles out between the circles. It's back over to Nitcher. Austin drives, kicks it over. Mason with a look for three. Shot no good. That'll throw the rebound down on the floor. And it looks like Piper was on the sideline when they made contact there, so the ball will stay with the Cyclones. Again, Staten will check back in here. Nitcher to trigger it in. Ottawa very slow going here. The 5 count is on, but he's able to get it into Noah McCullough in the left wing. Miller dribbles out top, tries to find Van Staten, and led him just a little bit too much with the pass. So the turnover gives it right back over to the Pirates. Ivanuska will check in here as Idahosa will take a seat. Briggs brings it across. Briggs being guarded by Carter Mason, and then as he charged in there, ran right into Noah McCullough, who will take the charge. No free throws on this one. So that's the third on Jerron Briggs. 22-point lead here, 4:57. Austin Curtis checking into the ballgame. He's going to replace Reese Fogel. McCullough gets it into Van Staten. Long pass is intercepted, and that's an over and back. If it's been called earlier, it's got to be called now. As Vigil intercepted that in the backcourt and then stepped across into the front court. Again, the way I interpret the rule is he never gained possession. He just deflected it and then chased it down, but it's called that way all night long, so we're going to stick with it. Into Van Staten in the front court. Curtis, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound picked up by Carter Mason. Mason takes it back up strong, misses, then follows again and gets the stick back. Carter Mason, second bucket here in the quarter. 66-46. Oaks driving there, kicks it back out top. Briggs will have to chase it down out near midcourt. Aaron Briggs gets the screen, working to his right, trying to find somebody, and now Piper will work it around the top of the key. Into the corner, stolen away by McCullough throwing it ahead here to Mason. Mason goes up, no good on the shot, but a whistle and a foul is going to send him back to the free throw line. This foul is going to go on Porter. That's going to be his fourth personal foul. Carter Mason back to the free throw line. 4 of 6 in quarter number 3. His free throw is good. Third checking back into the lineup for the Pirates. He's going to take Avanuska out of the lineup. Second free throw from Carter Mason is also good. 6 points in the quarter, 13 for the ball game for Carter. 4:05 remaining. Vigil with it, left wing. Will try and drive. Now kicks it over to Briggs. Briggs back out top to Brooks. In the corner, back out to Briggs. Porter with it, right wing. Going to dribble out top, kick it over to Vigil. I don't know where the foul was. Vigil's shot goes up, and it is in. Quickly the other way. Carter Mason's spin move shot up off the glass is good. Nice move there by Carter. Got 8 in the quarter now. The lead still 18 for Piper. Briggs on the right side, driving. Leans in, and he's going to be whistled for the offensive foul there. And that foul, I believe, they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. Planted his feet, jumped back into. Noah McCullough had good defensive position, but they say he stepped out of bounds on his move. Into Van State. That's back. Ottawa will break the pressure. McCullough is going to slow it up, bring it back out top. Miller will give it over to Van State. Double team coming. Van State spins out of it. Pass inside. Goes to Curtis. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound down on the floor. Tipped away and picked up by the Pirates. The other way comes Piper. On the left wing. Now pass underneath. Kick back out. Porter thought about the three. Drove baseline. Kicked it out to Vigil. Three-pointer up and on the way is good. Number 34 for Vigil. 71-50 the score. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Drive there by Ditcher. The shot goes up, rolls around and out. No good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send him to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be this time on Vigil, and that will be number 5. Austin Ditcher going to the free throw line to shoot 2. DJ Moore will check in here for Vigil with those 5 personal fouls. A lot of space to actually count all these fouls here in this. First shot by Nitcher rolls around and out. No good. Second shot from Nitcher. This one is good. 7 points for him. And in the corner, Moore took an extra step there as he went to make his move. So a whistle and a turnover gives it right back to the Cyclone. And State will trigger it in here for Ottawa. Pass is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Piper. 2:18 remaining, 20-point advantage. Piper staying in their full court press. So gets it into Mason. Mason back to Nitcher. Nitcher gets a high ball screen as he brings it across the timeline. Nitcher driving, goes up. A whistle and a foul is going to send him back to the free throw line. This is going to go against Curb, and that's going to be the 4th on Curb. If my count is correct, it's at least 17 here on Piper in the second half. Nitcher's first free throw on the way, no good. Mary and Griffin will check into the ball game. Their first action here for Piper. Mitchell stands at the line to shoot his second. Got on the way, and this one is good.
Cyclone, number 1.
Zion Wooden will check in here for the Cyclones. He's going to replace Carter Mason, who will check out. (71-52). 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Moore will bring it across the timeline for Piper. To the corner to Walton. Out of Griffin to Barry. Barry back to Moore. Piper going to work it around the top of the key. Walton going to try and drive. Gets it back out top. Barry with it. Barry going to try and get a ball screen. Nothing there. He slips. Going to lose possession there, and a call over and back, and that's one of those situations. His hand fell back across the line while he still had possession in the front court, but it'll go down as an over and back situation there. Brett Hadel checks in, and he'll replace Noah McCullough. Mitcher to trigger in, gets it into Van Stagey. Into the corner, Curtis. Curtis getting it, trying to get it inside to Wooden. And we got a ball loose on the floor as it was poked away, and a whistle in a tie-up situation. The ball will stay with Ottawa. And Staten going to trigger it in, gets it into Hadel. Hadel double teamed out top, ball loose. Hadel goes to the floor, picks it up. Now the ball loose again. Wooden gets it, saves it in. Ball thrown ahead and caught there, shot up, no good. And Hadel pulls down the rebound. Gives it off to Van Staten. Staten across the timeline. Looks to his right. Now pulls it out between the circles. Mitcher trying to cross over. Has the ball poked away by Walton. Away we go. Shot up off the glass, and this time is in for Kerr. His first basket of the night. Under 50 seconds remaining, a 21-point ball game, and now the ball knocked out, and it goes out off of Van Staten. A 21-point ball game with 47 seconds to go, and Piper continues to stay in a full-court press. Piper to trigger it in, gets it into Moore. Moore pulls the trigger on a three, no good. Ottawa will chase down the rebound. Austin Curtis gets it over to Chase Bloomer. Bloomer going to bring it across the timeline. Working to his left. Picks up his dribble. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Walton. Walton, that'll be his second personal foul. And that's going to send Chase Bloomer to the free throw line to shoot two. Shot by Bloomer. Too strong off the back rim, no good. Bloomer toes the stripe for the second, and the free throw is up and good. First point of the night for Chase. 20-point ball game, 30 seconds to go. Moore will bring it across the timeline for Piper. It's a high ball screen. Curtis helps out, now switch out top. Austin Curtis guarding P.J. Moore. Moore, I think he might be just trying to dribble this one out. They give it over to Walton. Walton dribble into the corner. Now brings it back out. And we'll dribble it out between the circles. 5 seconds to go, and Piper will finish this one out. The final score is Piper 73 and Ottawa 53. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll try and get to the totals from here at Piper High School as the Piper Pirates defeat the Ottawa Cyclones by a final of 73-53. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
you can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
In luck from O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I really have the greatest job of all time.
29-year-old Haley Arsenault recently had the trip of a lifetime going up there on board SpaceX, beating cancer at age 10 and now working at St. Jude's, inspiring a new generation of space travelers.
I work with the bravest kids in the world.
And that's In Luck.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
Back here at Piper High School one more time. Luke Queen with you here this evening in the boys varsity contest. It was the Piper Pirates coming away with the 73-53 win over the Ottawa Cyclones. It was tied at 14 apiece after one quarter of play. And then it was a 22-12 second quarter run by Piper to open up a 10-point advantage. Outscored Ottawa 20-14 in quarter number 3 as well to extend their lead, and then coasted away in the fourth quarter for the 73-53 win. Durham Briggs led the way for Piper. He had 25 points. Gannon Roth added 17, leading the way in double figures for the Cyclones. Noah McCullough, 13 points, and 12 points for Carter Mason. Austin Nitcher had 8. Jake Titus had 8 as well. 6 points for Andrew White. 3 points for Reese Vogel and 1 point for Chase Bloomer. But Piper was just too much. Their full court pressure and creating a lot of turnovers on the Cyclones to come away with the win. Ottawa falls to 0-1 with the loss. It was a split here this evening as the Ottawa Lady Cyclones got the victory over the Piper Pirates in our first game by the final score of 45-35. But the boys take it on the chin as they lose 73-53. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Larson back in the studio for all your help getting me in and out of the break. You've been listening to Ottawa High School basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.